Good morning. How are you? Big deep breath in. Welcome to Saturday. I'm just going to give you a sec to grab your coffees and get situated. Saturday mornings are the coffee where we basically roll out of bed and make it downstairs in enough time to brew a cup of coffee to come and have it with you. That's really how Saturdays roll around here. So as you join, please say hello or good morning in the comments so I know who's hanging out today. Rhett's here. Good morning, Rhett. Rhett, as you know, was a previous Fun Friday guest who we're going to have on again soon. And he has just launched. See, I'm not even awake enough for the whole words. He has just launched his first podcast episode. So can you please give a round of applause to Rhett in the comments this morning? Good morning, Sue. It's nice to have you with us today. Thank you. Jim's here. Warming Buffalo. Are you actually getting spring in New York? That's exciting. Yeah, so don't worry. I'm still in my pajamas. I rolled out of bed to come have coffee. Turn that a little bit. So you can too. So let's do this. Let's do this. So how are you on this Saturday morning? TMI. How is that TMI? There could be way more I in that. So crazy. All right, welcome to Virtual Coffee Club, Saturday morning edition. This is the tired, sleepy edition, but it's just an opportunity. As we do this Monday to Saturday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, we are a place of connection. We've been doing this for over a year now, which sometimes seems really crazy to think about. And just excited to have a place where you can come and have a coffee and connect and share what's going on in your mind, what's happening in your world. We had great guests yesterday for Friday. Thank you again to the country music duo Scarlett Butler for joining us. If you didn't get a chance to be a part of Coffee Club yesterday, you can catch it. It stays up on the Facebook page or Twitter or YouTube, wherever you're catching us from. And I've also posted it to Instagram television. It was a great chat. It was an opportunity to hear about what they're doing. Cheryl's with us this morning and saying it's freaking chilly. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is like outside because I have not even got that far at all. Like I said earlier, I woke up, brushed my teeth, ran downstairs, made a cup of coffee. Here we are. That's it. It's as good as it gets today. Morning, Mary. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Mike Lavelle. Jim's headed out to a birthday party for twins. Ooh, Uncle Jim. I'm an Uncle Jim. Just a little sidebar for that. I don't know. That's the fun part about Saturday. So what's on your mind today? What are you thinking about? What are you doing on your Saturday? Any wild plans? Sometimes it's nice to hear from people who live in different parts of the world with some of the things that they're doing versus us, because everywhere there's different levels of restrictions going on. There's different things happening in the world. I heard from friends in Arizona this week. They're just living life pre-COVID style. Seems to be going okay for them. I don't know. It's always kind of crazy. What about you? I know this coffee is tasting exceptional. Now, yesterday, I had the opportunity to visit. We are super lucky to live in a community where we have this coffee shop where the main part of their business is they're actually coffee roasters, and they provide coffee for a lot of other coffee shops throughout the province. And so it's kind of cool. I love going into this place because I'm going to share some pictures for this. And you walk in and it's this really cute little shop that they've built. And then they now have the coffee roaster in the back. They were originally in Calgary. They're moving everything to High River, which is kind of cool. And then on this one whole wall, there are just bins of all these different kinds of coffee from all around the world. And it smells heavenly. If you like the smell of coffee, if you don't like the smell of coffee, this would not be an exceptional experience for you. But for those of us who, gosh, live and breathe coffee, it was so amazing to breathe this coffee yesterday. And Rudy, who owns it, is a great guy, so knowledgeable about so many things. And so I had a friend gift me a French press. And now I've talked about French presses a lot on the coffee chat. And so I think I was talking about one the other day. So a friend just sent me one via Amazon. It was awesome. I'm so excited. So yesterday I went to get the good coffee because, I mean, you're not going to French press the shit coffee. Am I right? Exactly. So I went and he made me this incredible blend. So then what's nice is like you just get this custom coffee experience. And I like a bit of dark roast, but I'm not a big dark roast drinker. I like a bit of medium. So he custom made me this blend from 3 different countries, like medium and dark together. It's just, I don't know, makes me feel like I'm high maintenance and a big deal because you can have these custom blends. Anyway, so we go through that experience. So I did not get up early enough this morning to make a French press because you have to boil the water. Like it's an investment into the process, right? It's just, it's not your plug and play from Keurig. Good morning, Daryl. Have a great day too. What is a French press? So French press, and I can't even say that now, is kind of like so Monday morning's coffee, I am going to move into the kitchen and we're going to make a French press together. It's going to be so fun. That's what I was going to do for today. Didn't happen. Wasn't enough sleep. We had book club last night. It went late. Online wild book club. Anyway, so it's kind of like the old style where you would do percolated coffee, only you don't have the boiling percolated experience in the brewing of the coffee. So you're putting hot water and coffee into a French press machine, which I will show you Monday. And then you let it sit for 4 minutes and then you plunge it. So you're pressing the grounds into the bottom. So they're underneath, so you can pour your coffee without getting grounds in it. It's exceptional. Once you drink a coffee this way, you won't want to drink a coffee any other way, because when you have a great bean made in a French press experience, the coffee is so beautifully done and it's bold and it's delicious. And I don't know, it's my new best friend. So anyway, had this experience yesterday to get the beans, talk to Rudy, get the coffee, smell the coffee beans in all the big bins. It was awesome. So I'm going to share some of those photos tomorrow, probably. And then Monday, I'll show you how to make a French press. It's going to be good. I'm kind of excited about it. Since it's a coffee club, we can talk about coffee in it. Not that in book club, we really talk about books, but yeah, hey, same kind of thing, whatever. So that was like the highlight of my week. What about you? Did you have a highlight this week? Did you have something exciting happen, or just something that brought you a joyful moment? What was your thing of the week that just made this week good for you? Please share that in the comments. I would love to know what that thing is for you. So that was mine, and I'm really excited about it. And since I started off the week not feeling so great, to end it on a high note was so much better. So that's mine. Jim got his second COVID vaccine, so that's your highlight. That's awesome. Good for you. I bet that feels good. What else? What was your highlight this week? What was your thing that made you feel excited and happy? trying to think if there was anything else. I mean, the coffee experience was really just the most for me. And yeah, be working this weekend, so there's not a lot of excitement there. Do you have exciting weekend plans? Sue's calving. Well, and that can feel kind of daunting, but like, send pictures of baby calves, please. That's my favorite part of growing up on a farm, was that process. But I think the thing for me is because we moved off of our farm before I was really old enough to be a farmhand, for the most part, is I didn't have to do the nighttime checks and the really, really early morning checks and the sleepless night checks. So I probably still have this really nostalgic view of calving season, really from more of a distance as a child. I can admit that. But so to me, it seems like such a great time. But for those of you who are in the midst of it, it's actually pretty busy. What else? What else is happening in your world? You're quiet today, you guys. Cheryl's still waiting for her joy moment of the week. Hey, there's technically, I mean, it depends if you view your week as starting on a Monday or a Sunday. You either have a couple of days or you can hit the restart, and maybe this was a miss week. That happens. Sue says calving's been great, so that's good. Ooh, we got baby news over here. Bob and Laura welcomed a baby girl into the world on Thursday. Congratulations, Bobby. That's exciting. It always makes you feel a little bit older when kids you remember as babies when you were kids. Like, so you feel like, I'm not a ton older than this guy, but enough. A few years. How many years, Mom? Is he the same age as my sister? So it's not a lot, but when, kids have kids, you start to feel old or older. But mind you, can I say this? My mom's first baby turns 50 this year, and her baby turns 40 this year. So I would think if anybody's feeling older, it would be you, Mom, right? I think so. And that's okay. Now she'll be like, why did you remind this to me on a Saturday morning? But I guess it's just because both of my sisters are having milestone birthdays in the same year. It's kind of fun. And I just get to be in the middle, a little bit older than one and way younger than the other. So it's fine. It's the joys of being the infamous middle child, in case you didn't know that about me. Have a good day, Jim. He's out, twin birthday party. I guess in New York, they can have birthday parties. So that's interesting. Mom. Oh, Mom, look at you with the swearing. I thought we weren't allowed to swear. Bobby's 32. Okay, so we're quite a bit younger. He's quite a bit younger. That's fine. Baby girl. Very cool. All right. What else is on your mind this morning, friends? What do you got going on in your world? I'm trying to think of anything else. I didn't really watch much outside of my own reality world news this week. I didn't spend a lot of time on different social channels as usual, just looking for stories or what people are talking about. I didn't watch any news or anything like that this week. So I'm kind of out of the know with things that are happening in the world. So I don't know if you have something that you saw in news or things that are happening in the world that you want to bring up. That's cool too. We should always educate each other on current events that are happening in our nations. So I don't really know. I'm totally ignorant on that at the moment. Cheryl says, you feel old when nieces and nephews are having babies. That's a good point. None of mine have yet. And I hope don't for a while. I'm not going to lie. So that's really when it'll be weird. That's a good point. That's a good point. What else do you know? I'm just so still sleepy on the Saturday morning. I apologize, but yeah, I'm just like looking around. Anything else? I feel like I would look. So years ago, I would host sometimes a show called Tradio. And this ran on a local radio station. And this basically is a half-hour show where you could call in, where you sell things that you have for sale. It's kind of like a radio version of a garage sale. But I would find every once in a while that there would be people who would call in, and usually are amazing seniors of the community. And I always felt like they're always downsizing their pieces and things, and always have things for sale in great condition. But I remember this one call where this woman was, and it was honestly like she was sitting on the phone looking around her room. This is what it felt like to me listening to her tell me the items, because it was like she'd look and be like, okay, yeah, no, I have a lamp. And she would describe the lamp and say how much she'd want from it. And then she'd be like, and I have a coffee table. And it was like, it really felt like it was like I was looking around the room at things that I wanted to sell today. I don't know if that was the case. I'm totally assuming things, but I think that's the joy of the interesting power of the medium of radio is you use the theater of the mind so much more. You imagine what people look like, what they're doing, what's happening, that kind of thing. I don't know why that memory popped in there, but it did. It's the gift of the ramble, I suppose, but that's that. If you're catching this video later and not live with us this morning, please still share in the comments. You're welcome to be part of the conversation. We keep them going. It's a safe and fun place to share. So if you had a highlight of the week or a joy moment that you want to share with us this morning, post it in the comments. You got something cool going on this weekend, share that too. And I thank you so much for getting up on this Saturday morning, taking 20 minutes to hang out and have a coffee today. Cheers to you. Have an exceptional rest of your weekend. We will be back here Monday morning, hopefully with the French press demonstration. Thanks to my friends at Noble Tree Coffee Roasters in High River for this delicious coffee and tutorial. He's always there to help. Have a great rest of your day, friends, and we'll see you Monday. Bye, everybody.